Hi there, Jeffrey Rhoades from Experimental Homesteader, Exotic Gardening, and Sheri and Richerson.com. So I did manage to get out this morning and finish the goat pen fencing. Got that last 50-foot section up. I need to secure it at the bottom now and run the conduit along the top to reinforce it along the top. But that I can do during the day when the goats are out running around. I need to reposition the gate as well, I think. Although we did have it open today and opened inward, so I may not have to do that. I'm going to look at it and decide. But it does need reinforced at the bottom of it, refastened to the crossbar. We were concerned about Ferdinand today, the baby goat. He just wasn't acting quite right. He had a mucousy nasal discharge this morning. He hasn't been eating quite right. So we were concerned. We made some calls, and late in the afternoon, we took him over to Hartford City Animal Clinic, and got him a couple shots of antibiotics and a shot of fever-reducing medicine, because he was running a high fever. We suspect that he has a little bit of pneumonia. The doctor, the vet, was listened to his lungs and said that they didn't sound bad. So if he does have pneumonia, it's not a severe case at the moment. His lungs are not, heavily congested and full of fluids. But we wanted to deal with this, early, as early as possible. Luckily, Sheri, had an inkling of what was going on. She really did think that he had pneumonia. And the vet was saying that, with baby goats, one of the issues is they just don't have a fully developed immune system. So they are susceptible to viruses that can lower their immune and make them more vulnerable to bacteria, which is a bigger cause of pneumonia, bacterial pneumonia. So the antibiotics should help. They should last for about a week. The fever reducer only lasts for about 24 hours, but he did give us a second dose of it to give to Ferdinand tomorrow. And Ferdinand wasn't moving a lot when we brought him home. He seemed really tired. But just now we were out. We milked Bailey's, and we fed Ferdinand his bottle of milk. He took half of it, and then waited a little bit, and then he went back and finished the other half, which he hasn't been finishing it recently, so he hasn't been eating as well. So it seemed like he was feeling better and his appetite was coming back, because he took the whole bottle, which was about 10 ounces. We'll see his last feeding, because we've been feeding him about 4 times a day, 10 ounces each time. So a little later on this evening, I'll go back out there and I'll see if he takes the bottle and if he takes the whole bottle. Because really, recently he's only been taking about half of it at night. So he may only take half of it tonight. He may be really hungry. He may be feeling well enough that he takes the whole thing. So we'll see. But we also made arrangements. We've got a different vet, our normal vet clinic. They're going to come out later in the month and do a checkup on the animals, and we'll get started on our normal vet routine of the vet visiting, a couple times a year. So, but things aren't too bad. I made some progress on a couple of things. I think I've got the tire on the cart fixed, hopefully permanently this time. It still had a leak from last time when I tried to use the bead sealer. This time, I think I found where it was leaking from and patched it a little tighter. So hopefully it'll hold air, and we'll be able to use it all the time again. So, but now we're gonna have. I think we're gonna have some hamburger helper for dinner, and then we'll see what we're doing later this evening. So please subscribe, give us thumbs up, thumbs down, comments below.
We're sleeping later this evening, so I have my dentist appointment tomorrow.
Well, we're going to bed earlier.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to bed earlier. We've got to get up early in the morning. She's got a dental appointment in the morning, early. She's been having some problems, and I suspect she has an abscess tooth. So we'll find out tomorrow, and see where we go from there. So anyways, everybody have a good night. Stay safe out there.